Hey everybody, ArchArchon here, and I gotta tell you from the start, what a big surprise for this PvP season. I mean, oh my god, we finally have the chance to use all our characters at maximum stars. It is exactly like the Legends Battle Royale, except this time we don't have a limited number of fights. We actually have the PvP entire season to enjoy this damn thing, and in my opinion it is great. This season is going to be about skill, is not going to be about how much crystals have you invested. If you have your character 2 stars, oh my god, you'll be able to do a lot. And that's why in this video what I want to show you guys is not if I am good or bad at PvP, because that is pointless considering that the match you see here is actually the first match that I have played in this season. But in this video I am going to test out my teams, all of my teams, because I have to do modifications. Because as I said, right now it is irrelevant exactly how many stars my characters have. I have to rethink my strategy and I have to use my best characters regardless of how many stars they have. And oh my god, this has been quite exciting. In this match, obviously my opponent has literally to zero chance, considering the fact that he is not even using items. Items are going to play a very important part. All of the characters are at the same level. Better equipment means that extra boost that you will need to actually win a match. If you're going to play against somebody that has a similar skill and is going to get down to, I don't know, who has that one lucky shot in order to win, then better equipment might actually win you the match. For me, what I want to try in this video is to see exactly how my teams are doing. Of course, I intend to use the team that you see right here as my primary team, but I'm very curious about the other ones. Because yeah, I have Lineage of Evil, I have GT, I have Saiyans, I have the future. Finally I can have the future. And if you saw my video with Zenkai Awakening Goku Black, you know that I already have a pretty decent future team. I was not able to use Purple Goku Black, but surprise, now I am able to use it. And I really think I will be able to do tons and tons of damage with most of my teams. At the end of this video, of course, if I lose any of the matches, that will probably mean the end for that team. And let's say in the final, only my best teams will remain. As I didn't even know how to call it. Let's call it prediction. I am putting my money, of course, on regen, and very difficult to say. Very difficult to say. We will just have to see. I mean, this guy has already quit, so yeah. Time for the second match. I'm curious how many points I'm going to get. I think that points are going to be pretty interesting because everybody will be at a very similar level. Okay, moving on to the second match. Okay guys, second match. Now of course it's time for the Ginyu Force. Of course I had to test out the Ginyu Force. But I gotta tell you from the start that in this PvP season I really don't recommend you guys using the Ginyu Force. If you have your Ginyu Force at 6 stars, then you will not get a lot more if you play with them at maximum. You will, of course, because your Z ability will be better, but not much more. And considering the fact that, ooh, Jiren, what have you done there, my friend? No. I wonder, has he recognized my name, or just a simple cheater? Who cares? Moving on to the next opponent. As I was saying before that guy quitted, Sorry about this one. Um, Considering the fact that in this season we have the unique opportunity to play in ranked PvP with our characters at maximum, I don't really recommend using the extreme Ginyu Force. I mean, there are so many characters, everybody I'm sure that can make a lot of teams, and it would be a waste just to play with one or two teams. I totally recommend you guys to go for any crazy idea you might have, also to test out exactly all of the characters that you are interested on, just like I'm doing right now. Of course, I'm curious exactly what the Guinea Force can do at maximum power, but I'm more curious about my other teams. I can finally play my movies team at maximum. I can play my future, I mentioned them already. I can play any team that I want to at maximum. In the past, I was not using some characters because I only had 3-4 stars on them, and this also includes bench members, but that is no longer the case, and that's why surprise, surprise. This is one of the few times when I'm using the Ginyu Force, and I also have Guldo in the roster. Now Guldo is giving me more health. Right now, considering the fact that my defenses are pretty high, with the additional health from Guldo, my Ginyu Force really should be pretty damn tanky, and that's why I really think in this match, if I manage to land the rush early on, and if I also get the kill, I should win this match. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, perfect. Now, in theory, this match is over and it's another win for me, because I don't think this guy is going to be able to recover from this big blow. If possible, it would be really nice if I can actually take Raising Rush with Raccoon. At this moment, I really don't need Raccoon anymore, under no circumstances that I do. If I'm able to use his main ability, fine. If I don't, then it really doesn't matter. Let's see. Will he use Rush or not? He has not. And switching. There is no point in taking unnecessary damage. I was just hoping that he is desperate and he's going for Rush. I kinda feel bad for myself that he didn't. Right now I still have to be a little... I still have to play with care. I think, yeah, that's the proper way to say it. Come on. And boom. With Bull almost dead, yeah. We are basically back to the original status. And I actually got him. Yeah, okay, so this was much easier than expected. I was making all these plans because unfortunately right now, yeah, since everybody has all of the stars, it's really hard to estimate if it's hard to estimate from the loading screen the skill of my opponent. But that's a win for the Ginyu. Let's move on to next match. It is hybrids time in this match. Now, finally, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan at maximum. Oh my god. It's been such a long time. And the secret here is that I have actually removed Ultimate Gohan and I have included Transforming Future Gohan. Now, Transforming Future Gohan, you will also see him in my future team because he is one of the characters that has been pretty much ignored. I don't really understand why. Now, this guy is extremely strong. He's a range fighter. His blasting is pretty impressive. And at the moment, considering the fact that we have Blue 21, yeah, most definitely he could be used, and he could be used with great success. As the fight will progress after he transforms, he is going to get more and more and more powerful, and at some point he's just going to be pretty hard to be stopped. In this match, my poor opponent, yeah, I saw from the beginning that his battle rank was kinda low, but he really does not have a chance. Now in this match, all I have to do is to ensure that Gohan remains alive. Just like that, I mean this guy, the green Gohan. As long as this guy is alive, there is not much thing my opponent can do. His only way of beating me is if by a miracle he is able to trap future Gohan with his yellow Gohan. He transforms to Super Saiyan, and while I cannot cover switch or switch just like that, he's able to land the rush on my Gohan. But considering the fact that he's wasting time, I might just mop the floor with him in advance. Let's see, yeah, he did not even switch. So, just like a noob, he is probably thinking that he is going to put his power on Angry Goku, which is going to be irrelevant in this match. I don't even need a Super Saiyan Gohan. Yeah, ooh, the blue card. And just like that, a simple bait for, I don't know. Anyway, as I said from the beginning, this video is not about me showing off skill, but it's about me testing out my teams. And finally, a nice surprise. Now, to his credit, I have not seen this one coming, because, yeah, I gotta be honest, at this point of the match it really doesn't matter. Two characters are down, he wasted his main ability. Yeah, it is time for my Super Saiyan to Gohan to go for the legendary stage. Yeah, overall nice damage. If he would have played like this from the start, maybe I would have actually tried. And that's it for him. Come on Gohan, get angry! Get angry and finish it! And boom! Yeah. So this match was pretty much one-sided, but I got to repeat the idea. Green future Gohan, he is a pretty good idea right now, considering the fact that we have blue 21. Okay guys, let's move to the next match. It is time for the Lineage of Evil. Now, in this team, I gotta tell you guys from the start, I think right now this team's time has passed. This is a very tanky team. If you are one of those guys that has a really good dodging skill and you like to poke your opponent and just to poke him and poke him and poke him until you get the win, then yeah, this team could still do stuff, because with Yellow Frieza and with Transforming Cooler, you might be able to survive quite a few Raising Rushes. Now, Transforming Cooler that is, I'm not sure if in this PvP season he's going to be able to take as many Raising Rushes as he used to. Right now, everybody is really strong, everybody is buffed, and although Cooler was at some point in time the ultimate tank, I don't think he can survive Raising Rushes from the new characters. I really don't. I just think they are too powerful. And with that being said, basically all of these teams can do are to have an advantage against Saiyans. But if you're not fighting Saiyans, then you might be in a world of pain. And in this season, yeah, we have androids, we have regeneration, we have movies, and the movies where we don't necessarily use Saiyans. So I'm going to say that we can pretty much let the Lineage of Evil team at home. That's my personal opinion. for me it is not going to be one of my main teams, that's for sure. In this fight I have Broly and Red Vegeta and yet I don't have the damage. If I would have fought a stronger team, then very possible I would have been in big problems. In this match, this guy is relying on an Angry Goku to do stuff. Very bad. I have 2 Freezers and a Cooler. Everybody hates the Saiyans, so I just have too big of an advantage. But besides from that, yeah. Come on, we're just playing cat and mouse here. I know that he has a big punch prepared for me. And finally, here it is. Let's see how Cooler is going to do. Now, if I'm going to take this hit and I'm not going to counter it, forget about it, I counter it. Now the test here was to see if Cooler can take a hit at least from an old character like Red Vegeta. That was not the case, so yeah, let's finish this. Right now, although his Goku has pretty good buffs, yeah, I'm just going to mop the floor with him because I still have Golden Frieza. And Golden Frieza, even if he has lost his buffs, with color advantage, he's going to totally destroy Goku. There goes his blue card. Well, in case I mess up, better to switch. And that's it. Simple as that. I mean, I still think that people had not yet used to the idea that the characters are at 14 stars and they can do incredible damage with color advantage. Well, their fault. Moving on. Future time. Now, if you guys saw my Zenkai Awakening video for Black, you know that I'm going to use Rose, Goku Black and Transforming Gohan. The one thing that I have changed since that video is of course that I have changed my bench and I have included Purple Goku Black. The idea here is very simple. I want to have a Purple Goku Black in case I need, of course, a purple fighter. Very simple. That Goku Black is surprisingly strong. Unfortunately for me, I have him only at 3 stars, so I'm not really able to use him because that Goku Black becomes stronger as he takes a hit. So, considering the fact that at 3 stars I don't have a lot of health, I really cannot use this unique ability of him. But not in this PvP season. In this PvP season, I can do stuff with him, of course. But for this match, I saw that my opponent had Angry Goku, so it was time once again for Transforming Gohan to try to make an impact. Very good.
So this is good.
Now let's see. That's 2. He switched. It was a bad switch, but with the main ability from Black, considering the fact that my health is at maximum, that's 50% increased damage for me. So, oh my god. Although he was able to actually dodge that one. What I have to be sure, actually in this match, if I look about the team composition, it really doesn't matter. I think the sacrificial fighter will be perfect. I didn't even have to plan it. Let's see if Gohan can actually take the hit right here. Now, my Gohan was at full HP and he has color advantage. I don't think he'll survive. It's just a test. Moment of truth. Boom, dead. Okay, so for the future, I have to remember to not sacrifice him. That's going to be pretty easy. if I would have taken this match seriously, I would have sacrificed Goku Black. That's for sure. Sorry, Super Saiyan was there. My bad, my bad. Because with Goku Black and with Gohan, yeah, I would have had the advantage to overpower my opponent quite easily. Goku Black would have been able to take out everybody except maybe Angry Goku, and in case I had problems with Goku, then of course I would have had Transforming Gohan to finish the job. Ooh, he switched. Very interesting. He switched. I wonder why, because if he would have let Goku to... Goku God, the purple God, if he would have allowed him to die, then his Angry Goku would have been pretty good buff. Ah! Yeah, so that was a blast. And he's keeping him in the match, okay. I'm still waiting for him to do the cover switch. Surprising, surprising, surprising. Okay, let's take it a little bit more serious. That's one down. And that's it. Okay, so overall I have to give him a little bit of credit. Because I did my test with Gohan, I almost had the problem there, for a moment. But no. This future team, yeah, it is going into the final. Moving on. Okay guys, and this is my last match for this video. And although Evil 21 and Good 21 are in my regeneration team, I also want to make an androids team. Now of course I have all the colors here. If needed I can also always bring into the main roster Super 17 and Perfect Cell. But as a general rule, my main fighters are going to be 21, Evil 21 and Fused 13. Let's see how Jeff is doing, and most importantly, let's see how my damage is going to be. Now, in case anybody is still watching this video, if you want to see more PvP action, then you will see on the left side of the screen the video with PvP skill showcase. That's where I actually show up a little bit my skills with different teams in the season when we had regular characters. For summoning videos, of course, I have a big playlist. Just browse it, choose whatever you want. The latest one is the one from the Step Up banner. I intend to also do a summoning video with the new Step Up banner that only has 4 steps, but that is going to be a little bit later on. Yeah, the first video on the left is the Zenkai Awakening of Goku Black. I already talked about it, so no point in continuing about it. Now in this match, so far my opponent has done nothing. And overall I am quite happy with this team. And let me quickly cover its strengths. Evil 21 has very good regeneration. Fused 13 is able to do combo breaking and also has nice damage. If we look at the Z abilities of androids, now androids team are the ones that are going to have the biggest Z power, but I still think we have to use 21 and Evil 21. Transforming. If we look at my team, this guy is one character down, the second one has lost half of health, while mine are at maximum. He just was able to scratch me. Now, it really doesn't matter how good I might be or might not be, when I'm not taking damage, pretty impressive. Now, let's see if this guy is as predictable as I can. He is that predictable. And that's why, my friend, This is not a showcase of skill, because yeah, at this better rank my opponents are so predictable, so predictable. But what is interesting is how strong my teams can be and what is their damage output. From everything that I have tested, I gotta say that the one team I will not use is Lineage of Evil, and the one team about which I forgot and I'm just remembering about it as I am destroying this guy is GT. So most probably I'm going to scrap my Lineage of Evil team and I'm going for a GT team. Oh, connection unstable. Come on, are you going to quit? Yeah, so I'm not really sure if my opponent left and this is only a bot, but I'm going to mop the floor with it. As a conclusion, guys, enjoy this PvP season. Try whatever team you can think of, go crazy and enjoy it, because it is going to be one hell of a season. Thank you for waiting and watching until this moment. Until next time, I am ArchArchon. Bye guys.